Why are we stopping?
Hold on, Stan. Let me get your area up. And hold on, people. Be a little bit patient. Steady. Talk to me. We're working together. We should get to know one another.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in the army?
I am.
Why would the Canary send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
Well, good question.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
I just noticed something. Out of all the people in this game, he is the only one that has actual coloured pupils.
As you wish.
Or...
Yes.
Ah, this is the big one. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's Narshok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
Why does he care about the Blight?
Why do you?
I'm a Grey Warden. It's my job.
Exactly. You don't ask, nor do I. The Arishok sends me and I go.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
Oh, I love this guy. So what are you still doing here then?
I cannot go home.
Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
What were you doing in that cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What the Oh! Balls. Why did it say very funny? Anything that looks the same? Okay, there's that. You're gonna answer the question. Oh, for God's sake. Are you saying you put yourself in that cage?
I know that my failures were my own. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me in Ostagar. They switched from the top speech guide to the second speech guide, and oh god.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Oh my god! Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same. You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
There's a lot of stuff that this guy Visten doesn't have. Callow, you thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Alright, it's the top of the other one. Why did I let you out of that cage again?
I have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Well, I find plenty of things about you puzzling too.
What is there to be puzzled by? I'm a simple creature. I like swords, I follow orders. There's nothing else to know about me.
I don't think you're simple.
As I said, you're not as callow as I thought. In any case, we should go now.
So... But I've already asked him that. Let's go.
As you wish.
Gained 4 for that at least. Sword bastard.
You called.
Okay, might as well ask that then. So, tell me why you were caged.
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
Well, John on the battlefield. Why did I have to say it again? No, better yet, why was that question even there to begin with?
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then...
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did.
Terrible.
I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad.
I know
I was
you
to
told
die
me.
wielding it for my people.
Yes.
Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
The fuck? No, it's a fucking cat on that iPad thing. Can you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
You told me this already! Where did you find the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
I know. Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
What? Tough. Okay, not gonna question.
You called.
Not gonna question. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden strange? Ah, there we are.
To put it lightly, No one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't Canary ever want to change? Oh my god. Don't Canary ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
I suppose that's true.
Shall we move on?
Is there anything you like about Xaydam?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes. We have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep it in mind.
Shall we move on?
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharan. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
You left out rotten garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Let's go.
As you wish.
Iksu. I? Liliana. Yes, Danny boy. Who likes what? Those are quest items, you twit. You do not like a girl bar. Let's have a little look. Companion. Oh, you. What? Dragon. Age. Companion gifts. Dragon Age Wiki. Yes, I'm trying to get it right. Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, what's it doing? Dragon Age. Stupid child. Why did it do that? Oh, a minute. It's not behaving. Okay, let's go down. Right, okay. Where's Lily? Who's that? Right, okay, what have we got here? Bronze symbol of Andraste. Right. I better save it because I'll probably regret it. Hold on. And we are back. Liliana? Why are you there? Bronze symbol, chantry. I mean, doesn't she like that? Yes, she does.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Give me your love. I'm kidding. Bronze symbol of Andraste.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Right then. Morrigan. Morrigan. Where is she? Alistair. Gold rope necklace. Yeah, and silver chain.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Yeah, she's max now. Okay. I can't wait to get him. Stan doesn't like that much. Are you the one that likes the Rose of... Yeah, you are. You are the one that likes the Rose of Volley. Winnie? Anna White, who likes White Runestone? I think I have a funny feeling. I went past it, didn't I? There we are.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
I don't have that much left, and I think... Who likes the silver stuff? Yeah, you just like the gold bars, secret companion, generic gifts. Not really, if that's the case, then Alistair.
Is that for me?
Oh,
Really?
fannies.
Wow! Wow!
That was so sarcastic. Shale? Right, there we are.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny! And the tribal necklace I might as well give to Win.
Most kind.
It's a generic gift. It's the shiny ring as well. What's it called? Shiny gold ring. The shiny gold ring, yeah, might as well. And there's a white stained
Most kind.
portrait. I think Stan likes that. That is... No, that's Win. Yeah, Stan does like that. Are you back here? No, you're... Oh, wait, there you are. Oh, you're almost maxed.
I am impressed. My thanks.
My dog. Morrigan. And Stenny are maxed. Might as well speak to Win. Let me save. And we're back.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Oh God. Where the hell is that? Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary.
Oh, there we are.
As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
You are very sprightly. You are very sprightly for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time.
I'm
but
sure
there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Right then.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, this is the first time I've ever seen one.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Yeah, the monsters that you could be is unsettling, yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Thank you. And that makes me wonder that we're going to have an abomination army.
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
I stand by the decision I made back then. There's nothing on this guide. The guide I'm looking from is supposed to be a human noble.
Yes, I'm sure you do, and I respect that. Irving told me he was relieved Duncan was still willing to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
I'm grateful I can use my gift for something good.
You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
No, I get the feeling we would get more from that.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Heck! Oh god, are you alright? No, first one. This is optional when you... So the hell... What the hell is Dang... Oh, an Ozma. Who the hell is Eldon? Who the hell is this? I'm getting conversation, I wasn't even on this. It means everyone needs to no. It means I've chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are.
Oh,
Thus
God!
It's you who serves, not they.
I'll keep that in... I suppose that makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you. No, actually, I think... I don't want power, I never wanted it.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
She's saying a lot of stuff that isn't even on this guide.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Oh, right, I know who she's on about. Oh, right, she loses free regardless. You know about Morrigan and me?
Well, she's hardly discreet. The way she looks at you, it's as though she's completely forgotten there's anything of you above the waist.
So what are you going to say about us?
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. She is a cunning woman, a Maleficar. She will use you for her own ends.
No, I trust Morrigan. I do, to be perfectly honest. Even if... yeah, I do.
I am telling you what I see and what my instincts tell me.
I know.
And even if the feelings you share are genuine, this affair may not be the best thing for either of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my relationship. I kind of doubt the last bit, not the handle part, but You know Morrigan.
Is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
I don't want to have to make that choice. We don't!
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You
Well, I'm a
cannot
prophet.
take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
I know. I'll consider what you have said.
I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
She doesn't say anything about Liliana. You have annoyed me.
What's on your mind?
Oh god, what is here? That conversation's just tired me out. But even so, she's the motherly figure in this game, and that's okay. You feeling better now? A lot of random crap. Hold on. Let me go to the top. Let me find out where Win is in section 1. Liliana. 1, 2. Alright, okay. So 1, 3. Lily. Not that Lily. Stenny. Winnie. Okay. After defending. Alright! I still wish it turned. Wait, it didn't. Oh god, it should have been here. Are you alright? No. Are you feeling better now? Ah, there we are. Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
There we are. Okay.
What's on your mind?
I don't know. I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How'd you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What happened when you arrived at the tower?
I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
I felt the same way when I came to the tower.
We were the lucky ones. I learned very quickly that for every apprentice in the tower, there was probably one who never even lived to see the Templars come. No child, not even a mage child, is a match for an angry mob trying to place blame for a failed crop, a hard winter, a baby born dead.
I suppose I am lucky.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
It's been a while since I've left the tower.
It has been almost a year, hasn't it? Do you miss the tower at all?
It's been a... What? Oh, okay. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Yes, it's been my home for so long.
You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage. Or so Irving used to say. He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of your life you will be seen as a circle mage.
I'm proud to be a mage of the circle.
Yes, even though you are a Grey Warden now, you are a mage, and always will be, especially in the eyes of others. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that.
I'll try. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I?
I'm glad you have the time to cancel me.
I've been mentoring apprentices for so long, it's become something I do unconsciously. I don't know if I could stop, even if I wanted to. What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Great Warden. Let's see. Oh, there we are. I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know. It's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I'll be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
And that is it for companion combos. I mean, I don't really... Well, not really. We still have Liliana. But we have to take her with me, and, well, Wynne and Shale. Shale I'll talk to once we get this companion. I mean, the companion next to Liliana is a glorious man. But let me save. And now we've encountered a bit of a problem. Not really, but let me check. Where's Ali? Ali. Templar. Why can't he wear the Templar armor? 27 strength! How do I get to there quickly? Can't even wear heavy armor. Oh my buttery Jesus. But what's that? Armor 51. Helm of Holland. Actually, can you wear it? Oh! There we are. Screw you all. Ha! I'm sorry. I was very happy. What does that do? No, let's just keep it like that. I'll save again. And we'll go to there after we've done the Dalish section. But this is the problem. I've saved before leaving. I mean, we're taking Wynne, obviously, that's a must.
Yes.
And we're taking Liliana.
Indeed.
But I don't know which one will activate first. I don't know if I'm actually high enough for them, but I'm actually more worried about her than Wynne because of that bug.
Yes.
This is the problem! Alistair, you little twit. Alright then. Redcliffe Village. Oh, let's head to Denerim and see what happens. Oh, we can't go to Lovering now. Oh yeah, once you do either Redcliffe, the Circle, or... No, not that one. The Brazilian outskirts, Lovering is inaccessible anymore. Denerim. I want to see if I get attacked. Really? Oh, there we are. By who?